Okay, so here I am. I'm feeding a lot of different ideas out to my audience, but it's time to start thinking about some frameworks within your own organization of how you can deploy these things. Obviously, there are a whole bunch of little tools out there that can make your life a lot better right now. But you as a business leader, if you're sitting down with your team and you're trying to figure out how you structure this in terms of a project, you need to think of it first in terms of a hypothesis that includes some sort of an ROI to it. And I highly recommend that you lean into projects that look like they're going to show an ROI super quickly in some way, shape, or form, be it a time cycle savings or a monetary savings or saving some sort of outsourced firm that you're using right now. And from that hypothesis, of course, you draw what the KPIs are, what you're looking to achieve, and then you need to drive to an MVP. And I think that a lot of organizations are stumbling on this because a lot of it seems really complicated when you're really building a product. But there are a lot of ways to do lightweight testing on what's actually possible within the LLM universe, using OpenAI's GPTs as sort of a quick test to see if you're directionally getting what you're after. I will just keep saying over and over again that the GPTs don't really match expectation as far as knowledge retention. They tend to hallucinate a lot or just sort of ignore the information that you've put forward, but they're using the same prompting that you would use on a development cycle. So you can see what you're getting and whether it gets close to the ideal. And then you need, from the MVP, you need to actually drive to something that's a little bit more functional, that is going to demonstrate the basic functionality that you need to start hitting those KPIs, right? And from there, that turns into a dev process. And if you've done it right, you can compare the KPIs that you developed during your hypothesis, the features that you felt that were necessary in the actual version 1, and at that point you're probably incurring some dev dollars either internally or from an outsourced partner of some kind, and rapidly figure out if it's meeting those objectives. And if it's not, you move on and you find something else. But it's the same approach that sophisticated organizations would take to most projects as far as that hypothesis and ROI, as opposed to sort of just random ideas that might be fun or might be interesting to chase. So here's to increasing the level of discipline in how we're looking at these things, particularly as the tools become more real, and going forward and creating some real value.